Alright, so 4 feather flags and a Lumenier gate pole. There we go. Just I'll talk about them one at a time, then I'll capture it all. So come over here. We got 4 different hardware pieces, just plain old rebar from Home Depot. It's like $1.50. This came with one of the flags. I believe it came with the flags with the steel poles. And just swing to that for a minute. Those are aluminum, brushed aluminum. And then we have 2 of these. We actually had 2 of those, but we've got 2 of these. And if you notice, the diameter here is smaller than that diameter. Even though these appear to be the same, this is a Lumenier fastener. You can tell because it doesn't have this this welded joint here, which is a point of failure. Also, with this kind of with these kind of attachments, people tend to hit this, which is what you've seen here. And if you look really closely, as you pound the top, you mushroom it, and that's not a problem. But people accidentally hit this. Subsequently, you can no longer fit the pole in there. And you really need something like this if you're going to be driving that stuff into the ground. So a solution to all this is to settle on this $1.50 stuff, because this is $20. This is probably like $15, and that drives up the price of the gates. There is a downside to it, but I'll explain that in a minute. So you take this one, and this has a very large base. It actually goes with either this, but that seems a little flimsy, so I'm not sure that's right. But it definitely works with this. This is PVC around like a steel pole. But the nice thing about this one is that even if you mushroom the top, you've got a rubber gasket in here that's always going to slip past it. You'll never mushroom it to the point where you're going to interfere with this diameter. So this is okay, but that's like 15 bucks. Why not just use $1.50 in rebar, pound that into the ground, and you're done. That's that kind of flag. Now you got these other feather flags, which look really cool. They have this nice little attachment here. They're also 14 feet high. And they're supposed to fit this one, I believe. The trouble is that this barely fits. I'm not even going to try and put it on there. And this one got mushroomed. So we had to file that down, and I don't want to put that on there. However, the Lumenier fastener seems to work okay. But you're really supposed to be using these. What's the solution? Just again, use rebar. $1.50 and down it goes. No problems at all. The trouble is sometimes it mushrooms a little bit at the top, but you can file that down. Anyway, here's a piece of rebar that wasn't mushroomed at the top, and it works out really nicely. So the last thing to look at, just let that slip down. The last thing to look at are these Lumenier gates. And if you look at that diameter, you think that it's the same diameter as that, but it's not. It's a shame, but I cannot get it to fit over rebar. Even though this is mushroomed, I still can't get it to fit over non-mushroomed. So we have to live with using the $17 Lumenier fasteners, or Lumenier stands. So these 2 right here, I don't suggest we buy them anymore. This one right here, I guess that's okay, but between $1.50 and 15 bucks, where the money should go. Anyway, that's a quick assessment of the equipment and the and all of the fasteners. Oh, you don't have to zoom in on me. That's cool. All right, thanks.